Hey everybody, it's Chase with AV Pop Culture. What is up? A little quick impromptu lunchtime live. Hopefully you guys are joining in and we'll see how this goes. I see there's 5 of you in here already. Make sure that you let me know that you can hear me loud and clear. Lots of stuff kind of dropping today. Some things I wanted to talk about. So I just said, the heck with it. I'm going to come on here live. I know it's hard at lunchtime, but I'm still on my coffee, so don't feel too bad. But we have a lot of stuff that got announced today. Here's 10 of you. Hey, Spasmatic, what's up? Okay, you can hear me loud and clear. Good, good, good. Love it. Lots of stuff that I just wanted to talk about, and I'm reflecting at you guys bad, but it sure does help me see. Gus, what's up, man? Little quick live here, a little fun live in the middle of the day. Movie Odyssey in the house. What's up? We'll give everybody a couple minutes because I just dropped this everywhere. So we'll give everybody a couple minutes to get caught up and get in here. Ben is in the house. Big Ben. Quietly Games rocking in. I was hoping, I know it's like last minute. I never do this, but I thought it would be fun. And, I'm trying to test out a new camera. You guys let me know if my camera looks clearer. It looks clearer on my end, but let me know if it looks any different to you. 17, 20 of us in here. We'll give everybody a couple of minutes to catch up. Arrow stuff getting leaked all over the place today. Good, looks solid, good. I hate, man, because everything gets... I'm using StreamYard, but it is... YouTube compresses the hell out of everything. So even though I have a 4K camera that I'm recording with, sometimes I watch the playback of the lives and it just makes me cringe because I'm a movie guy, I'm a camera guy, and I hate when the camera quality is not right. Unpredictability. Hey, yeah, every now and then you got to mix it up. Get people, keep people guessing, right? I'll take these off so I'm not reflecting at you guys. I'll just squint more. Help knock the glare down a little bit on me. What are the 2 movies? Those were announced on the Vinegar Syndrome thing. The 2 movies were The Dark Half and Let's Scare Jessica to Death. Nice and clear. Good. It does on my end too, so I was hoping that you guys were seeing that as well. But let me go ahead and we'll go ahead and kind of get into this. Let me pop this up. You guys are going to laugh when this pops up. What a thing to be on my that's Diana, the male girl prince. Oh, last movie standing in the house. I'm not so bored at the office anymore. Got your burger in my hand too. Diane, if you don't follow Diana, I mean, she's a huge wrestling fan. Of course, she's on with Joe Bob Briggs. It's there's I'm scrolling through here. You can guys tell I didn't have anything planned here. I just was I was ready to go. I wanted to talk about this stuff because I am actually, this is actually going to play into a little something I'm going to talk about too here maybe today. A big kind of surprise thing. I appreciate that, Quietly Games. I try to keep it coming on out for you guys. I love doing it. I actually have more to talk about, more than I want to do than I ever even can get out there. Yo, Team Alme Studios, a.k.a. your boy at Pop Culture Mass in the house. Chad, what's up? MCS. It's me, baby. How about a nooner? Great. Yeah, every now and then you just got to get a surprise nooner and slide in there and get everybody shocked and get rolling for the day. So we're going to jump into some of this here. Let me get the right setting on this I guess that looks fine, huh? Guess you guys can see that fine. Yo, B Maga 123, what's up, man? I appreciate that. There were some people that actually, to start with, had like -7 or 8 subscribers. So some people kind of definitely got angry at me on that one. But, happens, it happens. Carl, what's up? I'm not going to lie, that made me laugh, Jason. Okay, so Arrow video. I'm just going to tell you guys, I am going to be out of town. I'm leaving to go out of town in the morning. I will not be back until Sunday. You won't notice it mostly because I am going to have videos up still. I should have videos for every single day. And I still am going to try to go live either tomorrow night from... I'm going to the Universal Studios new theme park. So I am going to try to go live tomorrow night or on Friday when Arrow drops officially. But in case I can't, I wanted to come on and talk for a few minutes. Yes, I'm headed to Epic Universe. If you guys know, I had another channel for a long time. Still have it. I just can't do that much over there where I cover when I went to theme parks. And so I have a one night and one day thing to get in there and cover a hotel and a park. The other 2 nights I had to pay for myself. But I'm going down to check out the Darkmoor, the Monsters universe, man. I cannot wait to see that. But I'm going to try to go live from down there to talk about stuff, and hopefully I can, and I won't miss any videos. But in case I couldn't, I wanted to talk to you and give you my thoughts on this and some other stuff that's happening down there right now. So yeah. I think it's going to be all 3 films. About 99% sure it's going to be all 3 films. The question's going to be whether they get 3 independent chunky boxes or whether they're all 3 in one chunky box. Oh, that's a good question. We were kind of talking about this earlier. I mean, hopefully there is... I keep getting distracted because Bikini Car Wash is playing over there. I hope that they give us a chunky box of something besides for a few dollars more, and then we got that for this month. We didn't get any other chunky boxes here, and next month will be the good and the bad and the ugly. I'll have a review of this coming later today. So I watched that already. Watched it last night, and if not, man, we've kind of been getting hosed in the U.S. lately on chunky boxes because we haven't had one in a while. So we didn't get a chunky box announced on the last announcement. It's not looking like we're getting one this time. But the UK, they're officially getting these each month. And like last month, they got 2 different version of box sets for Zombie Flesh Eater. I don't know why we're not getting chunky boxes over here. And if you watched Planet CHH's interview with Cliff McMillan, a great interview, then they kind of, he asked him, the sales guys just kind of pick and choose what they think should be in a chunky box. And he admitted they messed up on not putting the Friday the 13th movies in chunky boxes. He also said that they sell out of stuff first pressing a lot faster than we realize. So they're selling stuff out. Like we think, like they just printed all those extra Friday the 13th movies, but the first pressings always are sold out. So it's kind of interesting. But if we don't get if this becomes the second or third month that we don't get a chunky box from Arrow in the United States, that's kind of weird, man. That's kind of weird. I'll be careful. Dude, the Bikini Car Wash movies are fun. And I'm going to do a review of those too for my Patreon, because you can't really review those in any kind of proper way on YouTube. But I don't think the HD upscale was as bad as everybody else thought. I really don't. We do need some chunky boxes, Mike. I don't understand. If we don't get a chunky box this month, I really don't understand going 2 or 3 months without giving the US a chunky box. Yes, we are, Gus. We're going to dive into that in just a minute, but that's not going to be a chunky box either. Yeah, that's a big one, especially that first movie. Now, unlike other people, I enjoyed them all. I want them all, but that first movie is way more filmic. It has a grittiness, a darkness, the wet streets of New York, like all this kind of stuff. That movie's going to look awesome in 4K. Q in the house. What is up? Q, the movie collector, has a great channel. You guys need to check him out. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get that. The Steelbook is what you're going to get for that. And I love that movie. That's my favorite of all of his, I think. Like Western type movies. I'm not the biggest Western guy overall. Hey, T. Shofi. Yeah, it's going to be, yeah, oh yeah, so we're going to get to that. We've already got the art for it. It is the remake of the Poseidon Adventure, but hey, that means you got Kurt Russell. You got, who else? I hadn't seen that in forever. Oh, Johnny Drama is in there, right? Kevin Dillon. So I'm actually pretty excited to get that. Anything with Kurt Russell, you're going to get me. I'm in. Yeah, and he kind of like, again, Cliff basically said in that interview that's on the sales guys to pick that, and I think it needs to be more on movie guys to pick that kind of stuff. Absolutely, absolutely. Brian, yeah, I'm hyped for that one too. That one's gonna be fun. So Brian brings up something that I wanted to talk about too here. We're going to get into these. We'll give everybody another couple minutes. The TMT 4K potentially being too dark. So here's what I'll say about that. If you guys see me talking about this lately, no 4K should ever be too dark. If it is, it ain't the 4K. Most likely, it is your TV in your settings. How do I know this? Well, besides being paid I used to be paid to calibrate and set people's color settings. I myself, what pushed me over the edge to get rid of my Vizio backlit 4K TV that had Dolby Vision and all that kind of stuff. I still have it in my other room, in my bedroom, and I got the OLED. What happens is your TV, forget your settings. If your TV's backlit, it is always going to have light spill into the blacks. You don't believe me? Just turn it on a black screen with white writing and watch it. Watch the color banding, watch the light banding and everything else. When it starts to muddy up your blacks and wash out your blacks, it starts to take away contrast and it starts to mute colors. Then your eyes and your TV try to compensate for that, and everything it starts to turn down, and it gets darker and darker and darker, especially in dark scenes and dark lit stuff. It gets darker and darker, adjusting that backlight down, the amount of that backlight down, because it can't achieve true black. So then it just gets dimmer and dimmer and dimmer, darker and darker and darker. And I can take a movie in here, and maybe I'll do this comparison. I can take a movie on my OLED that looks immaculate, and then put it on a good 4K player, but hook it to my Vizio TV, and you can't see the damn thing. It's night and day difference. It is night and day difference. And so I started realizing it's not just the people's settings, it's the TV with the light spill, the light bleed, and how it keeps controlling it, darkening it down, that's darkening out your 4Ks to try to keep it from overwashing your blacks. Because the OLEDs are self-emitting light, they're not backlit, and they can turn off in black areas, they achieve true black. So you have this brighter contrast and dynamic range between your darkest dark and lightest lights. So maybe I'll do a side-by-side comparison of what a movie looks like on the different players. And I know everybody can't afford an OLED. It was a big Christmas present for me, too. So it's just amazing the difference. And my Vizio was pretty good. That's an insane price. I got it for like $7 more than that. Yes, for a few dollars more, review will be out today. Later today, it will be out. Yeah, man. Dark City was the last one, like, what, 2 or 3 months of worth of announcements ago? That's very, very weird. Oh, man, I really want the original Clash of the Titans. Really. What are we WTFing? That other retro guy from the UK, what's up, man? I haven't seen that, but a little spoiler alert, I am putting together a comprehensive list of the best 4Ks that exist that I have seen. Now, obviously, everybody's not seen everything, and my rules on that list will be nothing shot digitally. Digitally shot stuff doesn't count to me. It should look perfect. It should look perfect. It was shot in 4K or excess of 4K digital. It never had to go through a film out, a film space, printing, processing. It should always be pristine. So it is, it's not going to count on that. But, okay, I got you, man. So I'm not going to count that. So it's going to be all movies shot on film. That might be coming Saturday. I don't really know the reason behind that. I really don't know the reason behind that. It's just like, other than licensing, people license different territories. So, like my movie, Buried Cane, I sold the Japanese physical media rights. So everything on that DVD was locked to that region, except for the ones they sent me. Those were unlocked. A Bridge Too Far. I've heard that one is really good. I haven't seen that one from them. All right, let's say we jump into some of this real quick. You guys can keep firing the questions, but if you guys want me to do like a side-by-side comparison, show some difference. There's Bikini Car Wash again. I lost my train of thought. And I can show you the differences between like a backlit 4K with Dolby Vision and how it makes a movie darker because the backlight adjusts down and the light spill. Dude, Class Act. I watched Class Act and House Party so much. I think I almost like Class Act better. I know that might be sacrilege. Yeah, I think they got the license. They that is Vinegar Syndrome's version of that. So that's, if so, that's a good one. Last movie standing, shouting out to Q. What's up? All right, there's 66 of us in here. Let's jump into these leaks, and I'm going to go back to we're going to start right here at the big one. I'll make myself a little smaller. This was kind of basically, if you saw Planet CHH's interview, this is no surprise. This was basically said to be coming. And I haven't seen this in forever, but I'm going to tell you that I remember liking it. I'm not ready to say better than the original, but I like it a lot. Hey, Blockbuster Box Sets is in the house. So this thing looks like it's going to be loaded. Dolby Vision, 7.1 and a 5.1 master audio. You got some brand new audio commentaries. There's with Uncle Creepy. Archival commentaries. New Line Cinema founder Robert Shea. Some archival stuff. This is all from Marcus Nispel. And got some deleted scenes, an alternate opening, and an ending. I like this movie. So I'm definitely getting this. For sure. It's close. Now, see, I like Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 the best of all of them. But then this one is probably next. The original TCM is a classic, but it is very hard to watch for me. It's almost like watching a snuff film, and I don't get a lot of enjoyment out of watching it at all. This is more fun to me. Brian, the car wash scene where the girls are inside the car wash is happening over here, so it keeps eye-catching me. Jessica Biel, yeah, like right as I said that, Brian, Jessica Biel, yeah. So like this one, and TCM 2 has a place in my heart because, I know Bill and Carolyn in real life, so that's my number one overall, but probably this one is next. You missed us talking about this Blockbuster box sets. They haven't. They have just not been doing them in the United States because they have the month. They announce these in advance, so they have one of each of these for the last 3 months, but that's a UK. But last month, in addition to this in the UK, they also announced zombie flesh eaters and did 2 different boxes you could get. So that was it was one movie, but 2 different boxes. So they had 3 chunky boxes for last month in the UK. Right now, they are on track to have this the good and the bad and the ugly next month in the UK for a box set, and anything else. And we're just not getting box sets in the US all of a sudden. So they're still doing plenty of them. They're just not giving them to us. Since Dark City, they haven't given a US chunky box release. 99% sure it's coming with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And it's going to come with Creepshow 2. He all but said that. But that's not until December. But I'm not really sure. Well, maybe, but they're it really shouldn't affect anything, because even if they get their box stuff from China, they're a UK-based company. Although they do have a US base too. They're a UK-based company, so they can ship that stuff from China to the UK. That doesn't affect their tariffs because it doesn't. They're not in. US is not in that conversation at that point. So at most it would be a 10% from the UK. But then that would be anything else. But they're not releasing. That's like this. This isn't released as a foreign title. This is released as a U.S. title. I really got no answer for it. And honestly, Cliff McMillan in CHH's interview, like I reiterate, he basically said, not that they're throwing darts, but the sales guys just kind of pick and choose when they think and what they think should be in a box. It makes no sense. Oh, I'll have to rewatch it. I don't remember. It doesn't feel like it has as much TNA as the first one. Then maybe I just didn't pay as much of attention. Yeah, I never watched the Next Generation. I don't even know if I saw the Next Generation one, to be honest. Creepshow 2, The Raft. That is my favorite. I love that one. And he basically said Creepshow 2 is going to be in a box set. It's just not going to come till like November or December, which is odd to me. But we are getting TCM, the remake. Oh, that's an interesting one. I accidentally clicked on, but that's an interesting right there. 4K, more 4K TV. You gotta love that. 4K TV with the Knight Rider. I actually just picked up Friends finally for myself. I just got that on the Groove. Had it on sale for like $130. I had another email, got 20% off of it. Anyway, it was like it was under $100. I got it. Let's see, my squeaky chair, y'all. Madagascar. That's not Last of Us. You couldn't pay me to watch that. Let's see here. And then next up, here is The Beginning. I don't remember seeing The Beginning, to be honest with you. So yeah, The Raft is my favorite too. I really think so. Yeah, that's a long wait for Creepshow. I'm not sure why it's not at least a late summer release. Man, everybody keeps recommending chairs. I'm getting a lot of Herman Miller and I'm getting a lot of Titan. I'm hesitant on the gamer style chairs because my son has a gamer chair and I think it's the most uncomfortable thing I've ever sat in. It's an E-Win, but me too. I love Knight Rider. Tonio, the beginning of the end of the beginning. Oh, so it's see, I didn't even like I have not seen that one. I don't remember seeing that one anyway, but we're getting it too, so I'll definitely get it and check it out. This one's gonna be loaded down too. Plenty of different audio. It's gonna have the uncut version. They both are. It looks like so. That is good. This is I don't know. You guys let me know what you think about the artwork because I haven't seen the movie. I think all of them now, except for the one with Renee Zellweger and Matthew McConaughey. I don't guess that one has. As TCM 2 has been brought twice, you've got multiple releases of TCM. Now you're going to have both of these. Am I missing another one that hasn't been besides the McConaughey one? Oh. I've never seen that. What month they saying that's coming out? Yeah, Knight Rider is so many, it's always, no matter what, there was always, like, even if he was chasing a boat, there was always, like, some little extra special side road he could get on and chase the boat down. That one cracks me up, man. I love that show. Oh, yeah, some stuff's definitely not going to hold up. Oh, we got the bad movie babe in the house. Afternoon, Stephanie. What is up? Glad to see you in here. Man, I actually bought this padding to try to get me over till I get till I get a new chair. But you guys let me know how you feel about these two TCM movies. I mean, I'm definitely going to pick them up. Because I really like the remake. This one I don't know about. I haven't seen. I see VHS Slip saying if you're not happy with the art, check us out. I mean, No offense, but if I'm gonna get something, it's gonna be a hard box to go over them. I'm not gonna toss off that paper one and put another paper one, just another paper one on. I have not seen anything about Adventures in Babysitting getting a 4K release. If anybody else had, I haven't heard anything about that. I'd be all over that. Take Scare Media, getting and Knight Rider, probably beginning as well. Yeah, if I'm going to get one, in for a penny, in for a pound, I'm going to get them both. Oh, so okay. Yeah, that's a big one. Is the other one got the is there an unrated version of the remake too? It doesn't say. I don't know. I don't even know if there is one. Let's see. It doesn't say. I don't own this, so I can't tell you. It'd be shocking to me that if there's not an unrated version with Marcus and the Spell behind it. But maybe not. I don't see one listed, but there is for the beginning. Back at work, been on vacation. A member gifted me a subscription to your. Oh, awesome! Awesome. You are already a member on the Patreon, where it's the Patreon is the uncensored, unrated version of all of my videos and of Chase's content. So, and I got some special Patreon only uncensored, like Chase After Dark videos about to go up over there. What's up, Gory Tiger? There's 89 of us in here. Make sure you hit the like button so more people find us as we start to get into all this stuff. Oh, you purchased Life Force and Andromeda Strain on my recommendation. Awesome, man. I stand behind those, especially Life Force. I love Life Force. The one thing I worry about slightly with Andromeda Strain, and I'm not going to spoil the movie, I don't know how it holds up on rewatch because it's so intense the first time. I don't know if you get the same intensity back the second time. Ben, I appreciate it. The 13 Summer Horror Movies was a fun one to do. Oh man, so I did too. With there was something in the encode or the upload for YouTube that caused that, because it's not on my camera, it's not in the raw footage, so it wasn't in any of that stuff. I thought I had something wrong with my TV too. I had same thing, dude. I freaked out on it. So I don't know what happened with that, but yeah, it's not on my camera and it's not on the raw footage. So it had to be something with the upload. They better give us one. Well, let's talk about some of the others. I was talking to Brian about this earlier. I am actually low-key excited for this too. This has also Dolby Vision, HDR, all that kind of stuff. Big sets for big-time directors, a brand new interview with the production designer. So this is going to have some stuff in it, illustrated booklet. So I'm definitely checking this out, and I'm going to get all three of these so far are definite buys for me. I mean, I'm still a big Arrow fan, and I think Arrow, they're doing their best. They kind of started off rocky at the beginning of the year with some quality control, and I still think they're rocky with their decisions on non-chunky boxes on certain stuff. But man, you got to admit, with some of the stuff they're dropping out with the Friday the 13th movies, although I think it's a miss they weren't in chunky boxes, the Friday the 13th movies, the Texas Chainsaw movies, then they're going to do Creep Show 2. They had the Dollars trilogy box. They're putting out some bangers. I hate that word, but I don't really hate it. It just feels like it's overused, but it fits here. They're coming out with some big time stuff. Dude, I would buy Fall Guy so fast it makes your head spin. I did not see Freaky Tales, Tony O. I'm going to get it, though, and we are going to talk about something that just got announced with Lionsgate Limited about 8 minutes before I came on the air. I haven't seen that. I don't even know if I've seen that. Horror Orman. I don't believe TCM has enough. Yeah, I don't. It doesn't look like it. But you know, I'll take what they put out. The other one definitely does, apparently, because it's on there. So they're giving you both cuts in 4K. Hey, there's 100 of us in here. Hit that like button. Get us all out there. Just, if the lunchtime lives go well, then we'll drop some more of them in every now and then. Brian says, I love how Arrow's doing 2000s remakes on 4K. The Hitcher 2007 remake from Arrow would be a dream. I haven't seen that. Last House, but you're right. They have done them all. I would like to see them get back to some. They got to give me Clash of the Titans, the original, man. Come on. Give me original Clash of the Titans. So they that if they're hitting them, and I'll tell you, CHH's interview, he said that he was going to start looking in those 2000s horror era. So, my problem is I'm so big that even these good chairs, like they wear out and they start to bottom out, and I'm having a hard time sitting comfortably because and I've had a hard time doing videos lately because I've developed costochondritis in my ribs right here, because it's right at this spot where I lean on my desk and my chair doesn't move with me, so I have no back support, and it's these lower ribs, and it's been going on for about 3 weeks. It hurts to breathe deep. It hurts to lay down. It hurts to sit down. So I got to get a better chair. Darkness Falls. Nobody talks. That's a good movie. And Emma Caulfield is awesome. She actually, the very first movie that I made, maybe it was the second movie, she helped me with my Indiegogo campaign. She donated to it. She tweeted it out. All that kind of stuff. She's super nice, man. Oh yeah, Heather Thomas, and then with Fall Guy, you also had Marky Post in there. Yeah, the Hitcher. I'm sure they'll probably get around to it. I actually have one of those outside in my garage. Oh, it's killing me. It's like the point is right here on my ribs, so that's right where I lean over. But it radiates the pain in a straight line all the way around to my back, and it is pretty damn rough. I'm not gonna lie right now. I've hurt myself a lot playing football and stuff, but there's nothing you can do to immobilize your ribs because you got to breathe. So I got to get a better chair. But the Poseidon, who's getting this? Because I mean, anything with Kurt Russell, you're always going to get me to buy. There's somebody that this person, not calling them out, but they must be new to the world, wanting to know why there's no Blu-ray in there. Josh Lucas, that's the other guy. Its damn name is right there. That's the other guy I couldn't think of. So definitely getting that one. And then this I know nothing about. Who knows anything about this? And I'm wondering if there's a couple of titles that Cliff was talking about, like that he was going to have to put out on Blu-ray because of the elements, and people were going to complain about it. This is just a Blu-ray, but I also saw that they are releasing The Shootist in the UK. That's John Wayne, and it's a Blu-ray only. So maybe that's one that he's talking about. I'm not sure. This movie I know absolutely nothing about. Nothing whatsoever. Yeah, that needs to happen. That need the I don't understand why we don't have From Dusk Till Dawn yet. Agreed, Kurt Russell. I'm buying. Yeah, I remember liking it. I haven't seen it in forever. That will be the one thing I don't know, and I don't know if I'll be able to go live or not. Hopefully, I will if they do, but we'll see. Maybe that will be what we get. Is Chunky Box for them. Fergie's in this movie. Perpetrator, or is she in? Was she in Poseidon? She's not in Poseidon, is she? I do golden milk all the time. I make my own paste, and I do golden milk with that in there. Is she? Shit, I did not remember that. It was a impromptu lunchtime live. Hey, there's over 100 people in here, so that's awesome. Who's buying my hamburger for lunch? I can't afford to eat anymore. My son eats all my food. Let's see here. So that movie I know nothing, less than nothing about. So those are, see, here is another UK announcement from them, The Shootist, and it's a Blu-ray only. So I'm wondering if that's one of the titles he was talking about that people are going to complain is just a Blu-ray only. I really don't know. I'm not the biggest Western guy anyway, so... Kurt, oh yeah, Captain Ron. Yeah, it seems like a Kino title, but I wish it would get a little more than that. But I need it on 4K one way or the other. So here's Thief. This cracks me up because it literally has a month or two old 4K, brand new 4K from Criterion. I know this is a UK. Maybe you like this artwork better. I don't know, but the problem with that for me is I can get Thief in July from Criterion at $24. So if I'm gonna get it, it's probably gonna be the Criterion one. I know if Jason's in here, he's getting the Criterion. Oh yeah, that artwork is way better than Criterion. Did any of you guys see my my story that I posted yesterday? I was watching a documentary where Frank Henenlotter, he just straight shit on Criterion's artwork. I was dying laughing. But I'm sure this is going to be the same 4K scan. Oh, it says a brand new, but it does. But that was also brand new with Criterion. So it's probably going to have all the same stuff. Now, here's an interesting thing. This tells you right here they got it from Criterion. Because they're also adding a Blu-ray in here. They almost never do that. So they definitely got the Criterion one. Look. They never do that. When's the last time that Arrow added a Blu-ray in with it that had the movie on it? Not just like extra features. They don't do that very much. So, there is Thief. That is a way better artwork. I'm going to agree, Brian. But that's not really surprising. And then... There is no and then. So there is Arrow stuff, but there was something that came out right before I came online here. Let's see, I forget who posted it. Let's see. Somebody posted it. Let me see if they just have it on here. Oh my God, it's going to drive me crazy now. Let me see if I can pull up another window. Find it. So it's... Give me just a second. See if I can find the listing again before I announce what it is. And then I got some announcements about maybe some interviews that I'm about to be doing. Just scrolling through. Whoa, what is that? Gutter Garbs. Oh man, Gutter Garbs with some officially licensed Legend merchandise. That was cool. I missed that. You guys just scrolling right along with me. Anybody get this? You can get that. It's back in stock at Amazon. Look at that chair. We just scrolling through. Whoa, got me some Phantasm stuff. Okay. Linnea Quigley, that's a cool ass picture. I'm getting sidetracked. Severin going to Monster Palooza. Man, there's some crazy shit if you just scroll through Instagram. Alright, I give up. Let's see. I swear one of these guys posted it too. Alright, I'm going to share my other screen. Okay, they're going to do a Father's Day sale. Lionsgate Limited is going to do a Father's Day sale where 40% off on selected Steelbook titles. I know these 5 are among them, but there's like 2 others that are going to be added. So you're going to be able to get these at 40% off, which... then, if that's the case, I will pick up The Conversation, and I'll pick up The Third Man. You couldn't pay me to pick up You're Next. But, they have 5 listed here, but on the original announcement I saw there was like 7. But you're going to be able to get these at 40% off, so they're going to try to move those out. That went live. That broke before I got out there. Yeah, Arrow adding a Blu-ray, yeah. Dude, Ignite Films. So that was interesting too. Listening to Cliff talk on CHH's interview, because you could tell that Arrow actively tried to get the rights, the 4K rights to Reanimator, Bride of Reanimator, and Society, and they lost them. And obviously it looks like they've lost them all to Ignite, because if Ignite has already announced Bride of Reanimator, and they did Reanimator, obviously, and they're working with Brian Usna, which leads you to believe they're probably also going to do Society. I mean, nobody's announced that for sure, but I mean, 1 + 1 + 1 is going to equal 3 on that. I was looking for their... here we go. So Bride of Reanimator, they did announce they are working with Usna a lot. Cliff, I mean, he basically said that they tried to get these, and then he's like, it's so funny because he's talking about trying to acquire all these 4K rights and how he wants to put out on everything on 4K because it's the best format and everything else. And then when he's like, yeah, we lost the 4K rights to these movies, he's like, but everything don't have to be on 4K. I can just watch the Blu-ray. I'm like, bullshit, man. If you could have got the 4K on that, you'd have been happy. You're just sad that you didn't get it. which is totally understandable, right? And he works for Arrow, but I'm guessing since we're getting those two, we're also end up going to get Society from Ignite at some point. Hey Meredith, what's up? Yeah, a little impromptu live. Because in case I can't get to a live stream later this week, I wanted to do it today. And come on and talk to everybody. And hey, it's doing pretty good. There's 110 of us in here. Make sure you like it. Yeah, no chance the thief sells out. None. Why So Bluetooth didn't like it. Yeah, it's just licensing rights. People license certain territories. You can maybe get a license to the U.S., but not overseas. Maybe you can get a license overseas, but not the U.S. They sell by territories. I think they're going down the horror road right now, but yeah, they're definitely at. And I'm just going to say, I am working on some interviews right now, trying to schedule some interviews. And one of them might be related to someone that has something to do with the Reanimator films, with Return of the Living Dead 3, with some other movies, maybe even Society, or maybe it's just the Reanimator movies. It depends on who I can get and when, but we're in talks to get some fun interviews, some big interviews there. I'm not going to say anything more than that right now because they're not completely scheduled with those yet. But little peak dropping there. So you guys think up any kind of questions that you might want to be asked of anyone involved with Reanimator, stuff like that. I did rank my favorite boutiques. I did that it was at the end of last year, at the beginning of this year. I ranked them for the year. Yeah, that artwork is hot on Thief, but I got to buy and watch that movie again first from one of them before I do two. Hey, BMG 501 in the house, too. We're getting some of my regular big-time people in here now. They're like, oh, man, Chase is on live. Meredith is in the house. I know she's been super busy lately. Checked in on one of her Instagram lives and liked it and just listening to her talk. She's been busy. Dick Flicks is like what's playing on over here is Bikini Car Wash. I haven't heard anything about that, but it'll be interesting to see if it gets completed. Is the TCM not is that remake? That's not the original artwork. I thought that cover was the poster. Hey Tim, what's up? Yeah, I'll take a chili dog too. I said, who's buying me a hamburger? My son's eating me out of house and home. Should be getting it soon. If you ordered the big set, those are cleared now. So, Dog Soldier is one of my top 4 all-time werewolf movies. I don't know. Well, it'll be, my back is causing me problems with it, but I'm going out of town, so it is just going to depend if I can, how I can stream. I'm going to take my webcam with me. The audio won't be as good if I get to go live from down there, but I may go live from the hotel room, so we'll see. Yeah, there's a Bride of Reanimator. The only, they're a small company, so it's going to take them a long time. It's going to take them till next year. I agree. It's top 4. My top 4 slide around a lot. My top 4, and I'll re-rank them again this year. I'll take a fresh look at it. But my top 4 are I'm not ordering them right. Silver Bullet, The Howling, American Werewolf in London, and Dog Soldiers. Hey, William. Yes, sir. Fun movie. Fun. There's a 4K of that overseas, I think, with Turbine. Yeah, it's awesome. Great. One of the greatest werewolf transformations of all time. Nice. I like the Company of Wolves. You're going to see I got my Scream Factory haul in. I did a video of that because it is the most I have ever ordered at one time from Scream Factory. So I did a video. I recorded a video of that. I'm not sure what day this week it'll be out. Okay, so those are both new. I feel like I've seen that cover before. I guess I'm just imagining that. Oh, man. Prayers out to Tim. You're going to do well. Thinking about you, man. Which movie are you talking about? Yeah, Terror Vision. A lot of people are having some sales going and stuff right now. Let's see. So there's Terror Vision. They're so free shipping through June 1st. Depending on what you order, got to get $100, I guess, or more. I just did pick up recently through Orbit, though. I picked up their Dance or Die. I've never seen it. It was a blind buy. Yeah, it's so well done. I mean, Oscar winning. Oscar winning. That's a cool shirt. That reminds me, I'll have a site up here soon with all my shirt designs, all the ones you've seen plus others. That one's pretty fun and cool right there. Hammer Films had a sale going, but I think it ended already. That movie right there, 88 Films is just going for it with that one all the way. Same thing with that one. That's an old, like, French raunchy comedy right there. This is, let's see. So y'all are telling me that art has never been anywhere? I've seen that art before. Oh, because that's the poster. My bad. You're talking about the actual cover art. Okay. Okay, that's what I'm confused. I'm like, I've seen that artwork, but that's because that's the poster. A review of which movie? Oh, of the movies that you sent? I might do that. I hadn't thought about I usually don't do older movie reviews, but I might do that because I got one that Meredith sent me too. So I might do some reviews of stuff you guys sent. Hey, glad you joined in. Last minute lunchtime live here. For sure. It's just their select titles. It's select titles that Hammer owns that they're putting out. Sitho Brick, get in. You just did your first boutique order. Navy SEALs, Golden Child, Roadhouse, Drop Zone, and Beastmaster. Hey, that is quality to start off with right there. That's a good way to start. That is a good way to start. Oh, crap. Sorry, guys. Let's see. They've been gone in what? Oh, on physical media. That's awesome. That is awesome. I think Scream Factory gets unfairly bashed. I really, really do. It's nice to see them doing something nice for somebody. Hey! Love from Georgia, USA. Glad you could make it in. Yeah, they Hammer 4K. Yeah, they've been going in on their 4Ks hard. We finally got a date for Happy Gilmore. I don't know why they scheduled this where it misses the... it should have been right in conjunction with the new release of the new movie. But finally, we have a date. We have a date. And this is one nobody else is interested in. I actually think this is one of my favorite movies with The Rock right here. I really like this movie. And I can only hope, the only time I ever saw it was in the theater. There's a slow motion scene where he walks into town at the end to fight. And they play the Johnny Cash song, Don't Take Your Guns to Town. But it has never been on any physical media release, ever, of any kind. I hope it gets put back in. I'm sure it was a rights thing. But that made it so much more epic. Brian, there is a date for Billy Madison. Let me see if I can go find it. And credit out to Dawn of the Disc, you guys. Follow him if you don't, because he gets a lot of his stuff, and he's early, and he's right most all the time. I'll go to Kino if I can't find it on here, Brian. But yeah, we have a date for Billy. It's coming first. Oh, thank you, Meredith. You don't have to do anything. You have done your fair share. I really appreciate that, though. Thank you so much. Hey, Canadian Maker Project's in the house. I am getting Swordfish on 4K. I ordered Swordfish in Dark City from the movie rooms. My first ever order from the movie room. I'll see how they deliver. Let's see. Let me go to Kino. Did they post about it? They suck about posting their stuff, though. No, they don't have it posted, but there is a date for it. We're going to talk about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles here in a minute, too. Anybody getting that Bava set? That's all Blu-rays, though. Ah, here's Billy Madison. July 29th. July 29th. July 29th. It's coming first. And then Happy Gilmore the next month. So let's talk about this a little bit more right here. I mean, was that like that's spot on? Poseidon, of course. So we already have some of these from their coming attractions here, where they kind of let some things out of the bag, but a lot of these are UK's, except for that one, Creepshow 2, but we're not getting it till November or December. Nightbreed, that's almost assuredly also going to be a UK only. Rawhead Rex, UK only. Live and Die in LA, UK only. This was that might be both right there. Forget the name of it. The Apartment, isn't that what that is? And Thief, of course, we already have out. So a lot of those are UK. So definitely UK heavy stuff. But here's the thing that everybody's been talking about. I mean, this dropped right before my last physical media news. I included it on there. I think we're going to get if I had to get, we're getting a box set of this. If I had to guess, they're going to put all three of them in one box set. I'd like 3 different ones, but I think they're going to do all 3 of them in one box. May be wrong, but I think it's a box set. Prom Night 2 and Prom Night 3 are going to get one from, who is it? You're going to get them. You're going to get them eventually here from Synapse and Red Shirt Pictures. You're going to get 4Ks of Prom Night 2 and Prom Night 3. It looks like you're going to get 4Ks of all of these coming. So they are coming. Hello, Mary Lou, Prom Night 2. You're going to get Prom Night 3, The Last Kiss. You can get Fright Night 2, 976 Evil 2, and Angel of Heat. So with Marilyn Chambers, who was an adult film actress. So you're going to get all of those. Terror Vision, yeah, I think that's it. It's like an alien thing with the eyeball. Here's another one of their releases. I'm telling you, they are throwing out some serious amount of stuff in the UK. And I've never seen... Have you guys seen Arrow do this? MVD Rewind Collection style. Slap a Be Kind Rewind sticker on here. But they didn't do anything else to kind of make it look like a VHS. Like, they didn't do anything else. So, I've never seen them do that. So that's interesting. Fright Night, no, it wasn't announced as limited. It's just sold out and it hasn't come back out yet. Same thing. I can't do it. And for all Blu-rays, I'm not doing it. Okay, Movie Room is gonna be my first try. Like Orbit DVD is so close to me. I get stuff like I've had this for 2 days already. So that's when you're gonna get the review of this afternoon, or this. It'd be like 4 or 5 o'clock when I drop the video. If Arrow does both box individual for probably on those. those would qualify. Particularly the first movie would qualify. I mean, I would say there's probably about 50 titles or less that I would ever double dip 4Ks on. So, and Ninja Turtles would be one. I mean, I was like 11 when that went to the theater, and took my little stepbrother who was 6 with me, and we got dropped off, and me and him went and saw it. He might have been 5. You know, I've never seen the other prom night movies either. I have the first one. Yeah, they're all coming. It's going to take them a while. Anybody know anything about Enemy Territory? And it's just funny doing the Be Kind Rewind sticker. I don't know. Was there a problem with the Deep Blue Sea one? I didn't hear about a problem with Deep Blue Sea. But yeah, my TCM 2 won't play Dolby Vision. Oh, I didn't hear about it being Brian mentioned something about it earlier, but I didn't know. Yeah, I would rather them just do a box set. I think it's just the 3. It's just the 3. So here we go. So I ordered my first and only order for them to test them out to see how fast I get the stuff is Swordfish and Dark City. They're going to have to really impress me to get it to me faster than Orbit does, because like I said, I've had this for a couple of days already. So we'll see. And that helps me get my reviews out before anyone, and that matters, unfortunately, a lot of times on how well they do. Although for some reason I caught a lot of grief on my review of A Fistful of Dollars. People said I was so negative on it, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I was not negative on that at all. But I'm not going to just say everything is perfect if it's not. But that was a good 4K. I'm not really sure. Now my man Jason's excited about this one. Xanadu with Olivia Newton-John. Dude, I haven't seen that movie in forever. Kino putting it out, and it's so funny because Jason over at Pop Culture Mass was just laughing, making jokes about this one recently, and then here it comes to 4K, about it getting a 4K, and then here it comes. Deep Blue Sea's Atmos cuts out during the end credits. I mean, they should fix things that are a problem, but what's playing on Atmos in the end credits? Like, what's coming through the height channels on end credit music? Coneheads dropping from Kino, coming in August as well. I'll probably get that. It makes me think of Subway. Anything else that's coming out that has caught you guys? I didn't see where the Criterion stuff was announced. The Wes Anderson. Join my Lunchtime Live, y'all. Oh, so there's my buddy Jesse Cove, who starred in my movie Bring Me a Dream. And his dad's Martin Cove, and I am going to he was in Screamboat, and he's got a bunch of other projects coming, and I'm going to do an interview with him here soon too. We're going to do a little interview. It's a shame he's so damn ugly. I tell him that all the time. So this is all part of this says it's a standalone 4K and Blu-ray of Isle of Dogs. I'm trying to think of what all Wes Anderson films I've even seen, but I think this one this has Greta Gerwig in it, doesn't it? If so, that's reason enough for me not to buy it. Let's see. Why am I thinking this has? Am I losing my mind? Maybe I haven't seen it. Yeah, it's this is oh, maybe not. Yeah, it does. I feel like I've seen that. Thank you for dropping in, Meredith. I know it's not my normal time. I'll try to get back on if I can and live stream at a normal time, Thursday or Friday night or something. And thank you for stopping in. Thank you for the $5 super chat. As always, you're too kind. Enjoy your day and get to work. I know I'm holding a lot of you guys up, but just trying to kind of hang out. Xanadu, yeah. I think about music when I think of Xanadu. Anybody see this yet? I'll blind buy this when it comes out, probably. I feel like this was released at the wrong time of year because just seeing the previews of it and see people talk about it, it seems like it has all of the fall vibes. So releasing it in like springtime didn't really make sense to me. But it's the guy that directed Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. So I'll definitely get that. This, it's an A24 film, and I'm to this point, I'm thinking the only A24 film that I liked was X. It's a cool looking steelbook. If I was ever gonna get it, it'll be this. It'll be this. But I don't know. I don't know if I like it enough to buy it. Maybe I need to give it more tries. Oh, appreciate it. Canadian Maker Project just gifted 5 AVA Pop Culture memberships, bringing more people into the family here. And I'm with my man Jason over at Pop Culture Mass. He's like, when I think about bringing people on board to the channel, into the family, I kind of want to imagine me pulling up in a panel van, throwing a sack over their head and knocking them out and throwing them in and making them come with me. Oh, man, I super appreciate it. I did not love it. I mean, I did my full review. I did not love it on the first watch. One thing I hate, I absolutely hate about it. This was shot with the same cinema camera that I use, a Canon C70. And it shoots full frame. And your whole shtick is about nature, getting lost in nature and everything else. So you've got all this scenery. But then in an effort to try to make it seem like an 80s slasher, you cropped it, the aspect ratio on the sides. That doesn't make any sense. It's at odds with everything you're trying to do. So I didn't care for that. But I'll probably get that steelbook and give it another try. And if I decide I still just don't like it, I'll give it away or something. I still haven't seen Long Legs. Okay, it never tells me who gets them in here. I can't see who gets them, but I super appreciate that, man. Well, that's a problem when they overhype stuff in general. I mean, I thought Sinners was overhyped. I liked it, but I thought it was overhyped. People can't distinguish either. There's a difference between saying it's not good and overhyped. Something can be good, but it's like people overblow how good it is just because they're so starved for something good. This, though, that's probably one of the most excited I've been about a 4K announcement in a long time. because that is a whole that Creepshow 2, as much as I love Creepshow and I had a movie compared to Creepshow, which was an honor, this is the one I watched the most growing up, to be honest with you. And I saw this one at the movie theater. And The Raft I love, and they only had the Blu-ray, which is way out of print, the Blu-ray box set. This is coming in a 4K box set, and I am just super pumped for this. Super pumped. Yep, I got my order in. That's what I mean. People are like, you hated it, you're talking so much shit. I'm like, dude, I went and saw it, I liked it, and I bought it, but I still have problems with it. Everything is not perfect. I don't get caught up in the hype that same way. Probably grab that at some point too. I miss that old. There was an earthquake ride at Universal Studios. I miss it. That's a pretty cool looking steelbook. This is the one though. Man, that's another one that I'm super hyped about. This one's coming from Lionsgate Limited. I will buy that so fast. So fast. I will buy that so fast. Frailty is so damn good. That's an incredible movie with. I would say that this has too much of. People are like, how come Bill Paxton never directed more stuff? I think this was at the start of the time. This has a very heavy moral Christian message to it, and I'm not sure that played well in Hollywood at the time. But I will get that so fast. Lots of stuff coming out. The awful artwork on Better Off Dead. I've still not seen this. I got my buddy Jason sent it to me to watch. I got to see it. I guess that's how you interpret it. It's how you interpret it, because at the end, I'm not going to spoil the end, but at the end, there's also you could interpret it as a lot of hope and a higher good power. Hey, Beetlejuice in the house. Just did a quick impromptu live talking about arrows, leaks, about some stuff I got coming up on the channel. I'm going to talk about a little bit of that here in a minute too. Got some interviews, hopefully a big interview with persons involved in the movie Reanimator and others. And so that's going to be a big interview. Setting up some interviews with actors that I know. Jesse Cove, Martin Cove. Maybe I can get Tyler Main on here. My buddy Lance, who starred in Dark Roads and a couple of my other movies. He's a producer on a big movie that's getting a theatrical release here soon and in the next couple of weeks. And I'm going to have him on here to talk about that. So we're going to get the movie is called Flux. And you can look it up. It stars Tyrese Gibson and stuff like that. He's the producer on that film. So I'm going to have him on here. And my buddy Chance I'll probably have on here to interview and do we'll do a live Italian horror discussion. So lots of stuff coming. Oh, Lionsgate won't ship to Canada. Interesting. Happy Hump Day, Our Life in Horror in the house. I gotta say, I just ordered this from Amazon. That is a good movie right there. Talk about bleak, but a good movie. Very good movie. And I guess one of the big things I got in... I wouldn't buy that with y'all's money. But talk about big videos I got coming. It's probably coming this weekend if I can get it finished. A comprehensive guide to the best 4Ks I have ever seen. The best that I have seen that exists that have been done, but not anything digital. Not anything digital. All those should be pristine. This will be real film restorations that are the best I've ever seen. And I'm going to rank them, and it's going to be a comprehensive guide. Got that coming. I will pick up this. I don't have the domestic 4K. I'm interested. I'll watch it. You guys have to tell me about Death of the Unicorn. I can't imagine myself blind buying an A24 film. This I will blind buy because I'm buying the other. Poseidon, not a blind buy, but I will buy it. I haven't seen it in forever. Lots of stuff, man. There is stuff coming out right and left. And then, of course, Father's Day sale at Lionsgate Limited. Any of those titles are 40% off. I may consider getting those then. And I'll tell you guys, too, another place you can check. Just check. I'll share this screen. Check Orbit and stuff, man, because they'll post stuff up for pre-order that a lot of people haven't even realized was out or that nobody talks about. And there's a lot of stuff that they have. I know, gotta be careful with that cover. This is one Brian's talking about that I may get right here. Hearts of Darkness. This is the documentary. This is all done in 4K, which is super cool. Pretty pricey, but definitely one I got an eye on. I haven't seen that one, Stephanie. I don't know if I did or not. I don't really remember. I just was never that big into. I mean, I like Hard Target, but should be coming. I got an email about the bobblehead thing, so it should be coming. Really, that sucks, man. On the loose discs, that. A lot of times I blame the mail guy on that one because, you know, it shit's getting all shook around. No way. I try, man. I try. What's up, Brian Big Dude F? Yep, more and more with the steel books they find. Put them out. You guys skipped Death of a Unicorn? Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. Okay, so I'm ordering that one, but I haven't seen it. But I am ordering it. No, I've never seen TCM The Beginning. I appreciate it, man. That's dedication. He's sweating his ass off working on his ranch, listening to me talk about movies. I love it. Yeah, fortunately, any loose discs I've ever gotten, they weren't scratched. If they're scratched, that somebody was throwing that shit around hardcore. Oh man, you guys want to talk about a crazy movie? That movie right there. That stars Michelle Bauer doing triple X scenes, one with a man, one with a woman, and then she later said the close-up stuff of her with the man wasn't real, but there's people that, let's just say, have done side-by-side comparisons that said it was. That movie is like a fever dream with sex. Oh, here you go, Brian. If you're still in here, you can pre-order Billy Madison right now on Orbit for $27.99. Street date $7.29. You can put your pre-order in for that. So I just check here every now and then because there'll be stuff that pops up here that that nobody's even talking about being released. And same thing, there'll be like random new releases because I saw pre-orders, so I'll check new releases and there'll be stuff that I didn't know was out already. Looking forward to getting this soon. I ordered it a while back, but I probably won't because I ordered it from Orbit with several other things, so I'll probably be waiting forever. I don't think that is the Disney version. Like I said, I've had this for a couple days. This review is going to come out in a few hours. All your Kinos in stores. I mean, I'll pre-order them on here. I mean, $27.99. If I'm going to put in an order of 3, it's going to be hard to beat $27.99, aren't you? Is it cheaper than that in the store? You just met Michelle Bauer? It's an interesting little story on that movie. I'm just going to say people did side-by-side comparisons to say it was her, and I'm going to leave it at that. So I just kind of scroll through here, but like anything, most of the time, anything with Criterion, I'm going to wait, especially this close to July, I'm waiting on the sale. I pre-ordered this. Give me all of like Empire and Full Moon. Give me all those movies that you can give me. I pre-ordered that. So there's a lot coming. People been asking me about this box, about reviewing this box. I would love to review this box, but I have not been able to work $150 into the budget to get these movies. I've got too many other things I want to buy that I know that I like, that I know that I want, and there's only a couple of movies in there that I have seen. I've seen Coffee, been a long time. I mean, I guess maybe I've seen more of them than because I've seen Coffee, I've seen Across 110th Street. I've seen that. I like that song too. And I've seen Hell Up in Harlem. I guess I've seen Truck. So I've seen 4 out of the 6 there. But man, that's a big pop at one time. I would love to review them though, but Screen Factory don't send anything. I don't get anything from anybody to review though, so. That sucks, dude. Oh yeah, if it's coming from over there, it will. Dude, I love Full Moon. I love the fact that Tubi has a whole Full Moon features section now on there. It's just a full entire Full Moon pictures section. I'll spit it out in a minute, man. Here's my problem today. Because I'm going out of town tomorrow. Everything's like crazy. I haven't even eaten today. It's 2 p.m. here in Georgia. I'm still working on my coffee, man. Like I'm so behind. I gotta get this exported and uploaded, so I'll be getting off here in a few minutes to do that. Yeah, I've got at least one more video to record and upload before I leave. So definitely got some stuff to do, but I wanted to come on and talk to everybody. And I don't know how you guys feel about interviews. I love doing, I love the idea of mixing in some interviews with people every now and then. If you guys are interested, hopefully you'll be interested. Here's Seed People, Brian. Oh yeah, Brian just talked about that. Boom. He did a review of that. Dude, Full Moon is a fun ride if you're just getting into it. Full Moon is a fun ride. I keep thinking I might get this, but this is in that Full Moon box too. Brian, I need to look back at your video and see what kind of packaging that's in. So my buddy Jesse is in this movie. Has anybody seen this yet? Has anybody seen Screamboat yet? I got to see it before I talk to him about it. He's got some other projects coming up too, though. There's a full moon box, right? There's a couple of those. Yeah, so this is actually a nice box right here. This has Puppet Master, Seed People, and Sorority Babes and the Slime Bowl-orama. That's three great ones right there. I don't know about Shadow Zone. I don't know if I've seen that one. But those other three, that's excellent. I mean, they're Blu-rays, region free. I don't buy a lot from Umbrella, but that one, but see, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm almost tempted to get this and the 88 Films Seed People and compare those two Blu-rays. But Puppet Master is a must. Sorority Babes and Slime Bowl-orama is fun. You got Michelle Bauer again there. I have the sequel to that one too, but nothing beats the original. Okay, good. Good. Oh, yeah, no, I will ask stuff that I want to know. I mean, I'm not going to be rude to people, but I'm going to ask stuff that I want to know. But I'm also used to talking to, I mean, I've hung out with a lot of people before and talked to people, so you just get a little bit different perspective. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet either, and I mean, you know, Jesse, of course, is gonna tell me it's fun because he's in it, but I definitely need to get it. I need to get it watched before I talk to him. Which are their 4K releases? Because all these are Blu-ray. What does Full Moon have that's on 4K? Am I missing? Tell me down there, Austin. I have not. Love Sorority Babes. Oh my God, that would be so fun. Oh, Charles Band, yeah, he's a let's just say a character. Oh, that would be cool if I can figure out how to do it. I'd have to do it with like one of those fair use covers or whatever. Is there a US Blu-ray of it? I didn't know there was a US Blu-ray of it. Oh, so it's got a rigid side loader like yours in Blockbuster. Okay. I'll probably get it for that price. And then I'll still get this. Because that's got multiple movies in it that I want. Oh, also on CHH's interview with Cliff, it was cool to find out that they're probably working on another Arrow Enter the Video Store box, which I love those movies in there. They're super expensive, and to be honest, they put out a disproportionate amount of Blu-rays. They put out Blu-rays that are in super cool packaging, but they're still just Blu-rays. And then inevitably you get burnt with 4Ks coming a lot of times. Now, maybe not with all these Full Moon movies, but that part I don't like. It's like they do a lot, way too Blu-ray heavy for my taste. Was that a Blu-ray or 4K? I can't remember. I didn't get it. You guys must be at Frightmare. You guys at Frightmare? I haven't seen that one. Okay, yeah. His Transfer's a 4K? There's a 101 Films, did they do that? Yeah, it's 101. Yeah, that one I need to get. 101 does some pretty good work. Puppet Master 3, who put that out? Why did it jump to 3? Who did this one? Who did this one? I don't know who did that, but who did that 4K? Interesting. Interesting picks for 4Ks. Oh man, you got the poster? I love that. I love that you got that poster. Oh, Dead Alive would be Castle Freak. 101 did a Castle Freak, but it's not a 4K. But I actually like that movie. It's dark too, but I like that movie. I actually have that pre-order on the way, right there from 101 Films. Just saying, one of the people I might be interviewing also is involved in that one. Could be involved in that one. Yeah, I could maybe do that for sure. But I have to figure out how to live stream through Patreon. Or just do a video of it. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, did they? Interesting. Oh, okay. That okay, so I'm going to tell you everybody's talking about Disney and them limiting stuff. But here is the thing. That's nothing new to Disney. If you've been a Disney collector for a long time, looks like you can still get a Knight's Tale through Orbit for $39.99 if you're interested. They still have it. Here's the deal. Do you guys remember growing up, whether it was VHS or later DVD or Blu-ray, Disney has always had the Disney Vault. They always have. So they have always done this thing where they just put out a limited amount for a certain amount of time, and then they take it back down. They do that. It's a nasty but totally legal sales tactic of creating false scarcity of supply to drive up demand. That way, multiple things happen at once. Demand is high. They can charge a little bit more because it's for a limited time and there's a shorter amount of supply. So they also sell out all of their supply, so they are not left with stock that's just sitting there. They push it all out. They get all their money back. They recoup it. They put it away, and then they make people wait with bated breath on it to come back, and then they do the same thing again. They have always done that. It is not the nicest sales tactic. They did it with their, they even tried moving it over to their parks. They did it with annual passes. They would only start opening up sales for annual passes during little small windows. And they would do the same shit. And that's the economic tactics. You create false scarcity of supply to drive up demand. They called it the Disney Vault. You got to buy it now, or it's going to go back in the vault for the next 5 years or whatever, 10 years. And so people would run out and buy them. They would sell out. They wouldn't have stock that they had to carry, write off, or anything like that. They wouldn't take any losses because they would sell it all. And then by the time they brought it back out again, everybody would be dying to get it and have to hurry up and get it. And this process just keeps repeating. They're basically doing the same thing. That's what they're doing. They're just not calling it going back in the vault. Hear you, man. Yeah, I got to get off here soon, too, so I can get the videos done. I hear that, man. If they got on eBay, I hear you. Oh, now that is a hell of a thing to have right there. Yep. Its marketing seems always they just used to call it something sweet and innocent like we're going to put them back in the Disney vault. That's what they called it. It's FOMO, but like back in the Disney Vault days, they would legitimately put that shit away for 5 years or more before you could buy it again. So if you didn't get it, it was going to be a while. But it does drive up FOMO, 100%. There's 108 of us in here. We're going to go a couple more minutes, and I got to get off so I can get my review up for you guys today. Did anybody, let me know, everybody who's in here, who ordered this? Did anybody order this? I got to admit, I'm not the biggest Western guy, but, you know, overall, but there's some iconic ones that I want to have. And this trilogy is some of those. But it's got a review coming for sure today. Yeah, let me know in your comments down here if you got it. Heath at Serial Midnight. Yeah, he gets a lot of stuff free all the time now, but I feel like, and this isn't to knock him, I'm not calling him out, but his channel is not getting the views that go with his subscribers because he kind of is, he's somewhat turning his back on physical media because he's trying to take a different road now that he's getting brought into studios to talk about stuff and everything else, and he's kind of doesn't have the same attitude towards physical media anymore, and that's kind of apparent when you watch his videos, and he's just getting these stacks of stuff that it doesn't mean anything to him anymore. It doesn't feel like, because he gets so much stuff, so it doesn't feel the same. I also picked up, I had this in the Columbia Classic set, but Starman, I grabbed this too. That just came in. Oh yeah, you'll have to wait till they all come. Oh yeah, it's not. It's bigger now than ever. Hey, another person from Belgium. I love it. Oh, Mutant 1984. From who? From who? Because I love. I just saw that recently and I really liked it. Starman is one of the best 4K. It's a really good 4K. I'm not spoiling my list. I'm not spoiling my big comprehensive best 4Ks ever list that's coming. Yeah, he doesn't seem to have. Let's see. I was reading one and clicked on another. It definitely doesn't seem like he has the zest for it, and he's bad about audience blaming now when a movie doesn't do well. I'm like, Movies that people want to see do well. Movies that aren't good, people don't go see. Nice. Man, it's coming. It's coming. I got everything in there on the table. I have not had a chance to send anything out. We've been dealing with getting my son enrolled in for high school where he's going to play football next year. I've been dealing with this going on, so I haven't had I only go to the post office once every 2 weeks anyway, because it's an adventure every time. So if I miss it, it's a long time till later. I know what you meant, but it's coming. It's coming. I promise you. And then one of my last order, one of the last time I mailed out, some stuff got lost, and I had to re-get it and to send it out. Dude, it is a forever process every time. Well, the way I handle that is, and Brian's making some of these now too. The way I handle that is like this. I go for these these hard slips for all of my steels right here. And that gives me the best of both worlds and protects them. And gives me cool art. Let's see. Yes, it does. It's got Dolby Vision and Atmos. It's gonna have to do good to look better than that original one, though. That thing blew my mind. Yeah, I snuck on for a little lunchtime live. We're gonna go about another 5 or 7 minutes or so. We'll go to 2:30. That'll be 2 hours, and then I gotta get off here and do some work and get some videos up for you guys, because this will probably get out. I would say, since I've been on here longer, this will probably get out by 5 today. And I know Ken at mid-level, he drops his videos at 5 too, so maybe my video will get swallowed up by the mid-level media crowd, because he's got like 35,000 subs and all that. But that's the quickest I can get it out. I wanted to come on live and talk to you guys, so it should be out by about 5 today at the latest. I'm trying to finish my Atmos setup. I've got to get the receiver and the sub and the Atmos, the height track speakers, and I'll be good to go. I'll be good to go. All right, you guys, I'm going to get off here. There's still over 100 of us in here. I appreciate it, but I got to get cranking because I'm going out of town tomorrow. Hopefully I can jump back on live if Arrow announces the Ninja Turtles stuff. But we went over all their announcements that got leaked out today. If they announce Ninja Turtles or anything else, I'll go live. I'll try to go live maybe from the hotel room down there. And just to check in and say hey to everybody. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's a little different just jumping on here, but hell with it. Wanted to have some fun, and hope you guys had some fun too. And make sure you check out all my videos that are coming up. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. It really does help. We're close to 17,000 subscribers, just over a year now. And, you know, we'll see how fast we can get on up there, and I appreciate it, you guys. But you know the drill. Till next time, be kind, rewind like always. It's Chase with AV Pop Culture, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye, y'all.